Would you date someone who's trans?
Fuck no.
Sword fist!
You ain't never met another nigga like me.
Sheesh!
Even if I die, you can't forget about me.
Sheesh!
I said you ain't never met a nigga like me, no.
Would you date someone who's black?
Yeah, sure.
Would you date someone who's fat?
It depends. How fat we talking? We talking like fat but still cute, like Melissa McCarthy or Queen Latifah? Or are we talking like some obese Glanwell with 6 elbows and 3 chins? Because fuck no.
Would you date someone who's disabled?
If I was with him and then he got disabled, I mean, yeah, of course. My feelings aren't going to change now that you're hurt. If you're already disabled beforehand, probably not. I mean, I'm not that nice of a person. I don't want to take care of you. It depends on how disabled you're talking. Wheelchair? I could deal with a wheelchair.
Now, honestly, I don't know what your answer is to those questions, but I've met a surprising number of people who would say no to all or at least some of them.
Is saying no to any of that a surprise?
Their argument is that it's just a preference and that you can't control who you're attracted to.
It's not an argument, that's kind of like a fact. You can't control who you're attracted to. The fuck?
I think most of the time that this is brought up, it's in regards to race. I'll link to a couple really good videos in the description about racial dating preferences, but in this video, I want to talk about our other biases.
Not really a bias. Look, if someone, let's say an Asian girl told me, yeah, I don't want to date black guys because I want to keep my culture and my family and I want my children to be completely Asian or something, you know, I mean, I can respect that, yeah. I mean, that's not really, like, there's nothing wrong with that. What the hell is... Okay.
Let's start with trans people. Would you date a trans person?
No, I think I answered that already, but fuck no.
Honestly, think about it for a second. Okay, got your answer? Well, if you said no, I'm sorry, but that's pretty discriminatory.
Oh well, I'm sorry, what the fuck? I'm sorry? I don't fucking care. I'm not about to date someone who still does or used to have a penis. You're immediately off the table. No. I'm sorry. Bye. Bye.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're a horrible person who hates trans people. There was probably a time in my life when I said I wouldn't date a trans person.
Before or after you became one, because that's pretty important.
But since then, I've thought critically about it and changed my mind.
I am happy for you. My mind, however, is still set in stone.
I could sit here and show you photos of conventionally attractive trans people. There are definitely trans people who you would never know are trans unless they told you, because they pass for cis.
Guarantee you, I will not be attracted to any of them, like, ever, because they used to have a penis. Like, there's not much thought that goes into that, really. It's kind of like, it's like a no-brainer, really.
And that might convince some of you.
In all seriousness, more power to the people that convinces, because I couldn't fucking do it.
But I think arguing that you would only like a trans person if you didn't know they were trans is a poor argument.
No one's making an argument. No one's trying to convince you of anything. That's just the way they are. I am one of those people. Look, if I found out even if we was getting along great, and I found out, oh my God, you used to have a dick, yeah, sorry. I immediately lose any and all attraction to you. I'm sorry. That's just the way my mind works. I'm not arguing shit, that's just how I am. Get over it. What the fuck?
I think you could be attracted to any trans person, whether they pass or not. I think the main concern that people have in regards to dating a trans person is that they won't have the genitals that they expect.
Exactly. So you do get it. Wait, why are you making this video? You already understand why a lot of people will say no to your first question. This video should be done now.
Because we associate penises with men and vaginas with women.
But that's not it. It's because my dick don't get hard when I see another dick. It just doesn't. I don't care who it's attached to. You know, you could be a woman, you could be, I don't give a fuck. Dicks are not attractive to me. What the fuck? Why am I explaining this? Why should I have to explain this?
Some people think they could never date a trans man with a vagina or a trans woman with a penis. But I think that people are more than their genitals. I think that you could feel attraction to someone without knowing what's between their legs.
What happens when I want to have sex with a woman and I pull her pants down and she has a penis? That's kind of gonna just completely fuck up my night, wouldn't it? What am I supposed to do after that? Like, look, I'm not trying to laugh here, but do you really? Oh God.
And if you were to say that you're only attracted to people with vaginas or people with penises, it really feels like you're reducing people just to their genitals.
Listen, I will not now, nor will I ever be attracted to penis. Never. Like, it won't happen. So yes, I am reducing people to their genitals because there's one I like and one I don't. What the fuck?
You're kind of objectifying them, but you're thinking of them more as genitals than objects. So I guess you're kind of genitalifying them?
Shut the fuck up!
I don't even know what to say to that.
Anyway, my point is, we have implicit biases that we were raised with or that we developed over time, and they can be hard to get rid of.
Look, I'm sorry I don't have a hankering for some tranny dick. Well, actually, no, I'm not sorry about that. I am very, very not sorry about that.
And I think this can be especially prominent within the queer community. Gay men often pride themselves on being disgusted by vaginas, and the same goes for lesbian women with penises.
I don't see anything wrong with that. No one should see anything wrong with that. That's just what they are and aren't attracted to. Look, if you're a gay dude and you look at a vagina and you just go like, oh my god, that's so disgusting. I mean, that's just the way you are. That's how I am with dick. I'm just like, what the fuck?
It's difficult because some queer people have built their sexual identities on these repulsions, but I don't think they're innate at all. If you met someone who was extremely attractive, had a great personality, but didn't have the genitals that you wanted, you might be surprised to find that it isn't a deal breaker.
No, that is most certainly a deal breaker. I don't give a fuck how you like. Maybe not for you. Maybe not for some people. There are some people who just wouldn't care. I am not one of those people. I'm not.
As someone who is trans and gay,
So you're a straight man?
sometimes people ask me with a very accusatory tone if I would date a girl with a penis. Because there's this stereotype that trans lesbians are just predatory cis men creeping on cis women. But the thing is, I absolutely could be attracted to a woman with a penis. I could be attracted to any woman, cis or trans. If I find you attractive, I don't care what you have down there.
Look, lady, or dude, or whatever, I hate to break it to you, but you're not gay or straight. You're something the fuck else. If what you just said is true, there is no classification for what the fuck you are.
But we know that sexual orientations are more innate than learned. They're more nature and less nurture. Gay conversion therapy has been proven not to work.
Says the transsexual gay woman trying to convert straight people to want to suck tranny dick. Fuck you, how about that?
But you can unlearn your own prejudices. It just takes time and conscious effort.
Don't learn your fucking prejudice. Get off your goddamn soapbox and stop trying to talk down on people who don't agree with the fucking way you think. How about that?
And the way that we talk about potentially dating trans people has a lot in common with the way we discuss other preferences. Saying that you're not attracted to fat people isn't innate. It's informed by a society that tells you that being thin is ideal.
Oh, I'm just not attracted to fat bitches. I know, because I never once in my life got a boner for a fat bitch. You can't teach me that. That's just the way I am.
Everything in the media you consume is bombarding you with messages that skinny is beautiful and fat is ugly. And even the nicest of people absorb these messages to some degree.
How you try to speak for me. I spent most of my life being bombarded with the messages that girls with giant tits and big asses are attractive. Truth be told, that's not really all that attractive to me. I like slimmer women. I see nothing in the media promoting slim women. At all. At all.
But again, if you find someone attractive and really enjoy spending time with them, there's no reason why their weight should be a factor.
Of course. If I found them attractive. Fucking retard.
Especially since we know that the relationship between weight and health is extremely complex.
It's nothing to do with their health.
And you really can't make any moral judgments on a person based on their weight.
It has nothing to do with morality.
And lastly, let's talk about disabled people. Disabilities come in a very wide range, from being deaf to being in a wheelchair to only having one arm, and I think it's pretty ridiculous to say that you couldn't be attracted to any person who has any of those disabilities.
But you know, I would still be attracted to a girl if she was deaf, or had one arm, or was in a wheelchair. None of those are really a problem to me, so, I mean, you're just assuming these things are problems to people, but you really don't know what people can and can't deal with.
Disabilities can happen to anyone. Someone you're extremely attracted to today could become disabled tomorrow.
If I already cared for him, I would still care for him.
And that shouldn't make your attraction to them disappear. Though if it does, it might not be because of them, but rather because you have some preconceived ideas about disabled people that are just inaccurate and harmful.
I guess it depends on how they get disabled. If they fall into a vat of acid and their skin is falling off their face, you're pretty fucking unattractive by anybody's standards, I would assume.
Unsurprisingly, this is another case of the media telling you that a certain group isn't attractive. Just
calling bullshit on you even watching the news. If you watch any type of mainstream media, you'll be seeing nothing but fucking liberals' agendas being pushed. It's ridiculous, actually. It's incredibly ridiculous. So no, I don't think the media is telling anybody anything. If anything, the media is pushing all this shit down our throats.
Disabled people are rarely romantic leads. Their stories in movies and TV shows are often tragic, but that doesn't reflect the reality that disabled people can be happy and have dating lives and be attractive. Now, if you're not attracted to someone, you're not attracted to them.
Why are you even making this video then? This is the second time you answered your own question. What the fuck?
I'm not going to tell you that you have to be attracted to this fat person or that trans person or that disabled person.
No, you're not gonna do that. You're just gonna sit here and tell us how we're being discriminatory and we should feel bad.
But the more you work at unlearning your own prejudices, the more you'll be able to see people from these groups as people rather than tired stereotypes.
Unlearning? What the fuck? You really are trying to start some kind of straight conversion camp or some shit like that. Jesus Christ. I thought straight people were the bad guys here. But now it's wrong to be straight? Is that what you're saying? You're literally trying to say it's wrong of you to be completely straight. You should be like me. You should want to suck dick. No. No. God, no.
Unlearning our own biases doesn't happen overnight, and I don't have a step-by-step instruction guide for you.
I don't want it. Even if you had one, I wouldn't take it. I don't think a lot of people wouldn't take it. Surprisingly enough. No, actually, that's not surprising. That's pretty fucking accurate.
But I think if you can accept that these prejudices exist in all of us, even you can identify them when they come up and work to change how you think about them.
I'm not prejudiced to shit. I just like what I like, lady. Oh, God. What the fuck?
It will most likely be a long, slow process, but I think it's worth it. Because these dating preferences are ultimately harmful to people who don't fit into your box of what a conventionally attractive person looks like. It makes people feel isolated, alone, and unwanted to hear that they're universally unattractive to people.
They feelings. I don't care. They can suck a dick. If you're not attractive, you're not attractive. Not everybody's beautiful. Not everybody's smart. Not everybody's handsome. Not everybody's these things. Some people get drawn to short stick. It happens. Like, it happens. We have ugly people. We have some people that are just not attractive. Like, we just do. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Oh my God. This is what happens when everyone gets participation awards growing up. We get this mentality that everybody has to be a winner. No, I'm sorry. Some people lose in life. That's just, sorry.
I don't think there's anyone out there who somebody doesn't find attractive. We're sold this image of the conventionally attractive person, but in reality, all kinds of people around the world are constantly dating, having sex, finding people attractive, getting married.
So why are you making this video then? You just said there's people all around the world who wouldn't be considered conventionally attractive who are finding love. Hell, I know people who, to me, look like damn goats, but they're in happy relationships. I'm like, okay, good on them. Somebody loves them who they are. There's already people who's going to do that. What's the point of this video?
It's not only the conventionally attractive who find love or have sex. So by working on ourselves to dispel that idea, we can make the world a more welcoming and loving place for everybody.
You have such a naive way of thinking. The world would never be welcoming and accepting of everybody. If there's love, there's going to be hate. Like, that's never going to change. What are you even trying to do here? Oh God. Your vision of the world will never come true. I'm not trying to be like a downer or anything, but that's just the way life is.
No matter how they look. This video is a part of my Feminism with Riley series that I'm doing in collaboration with Everyday Feminism, a website dedicated to helping you stand up to and break down everyday oppression.
Be sure to not watch that. Okay, that was it for her video. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was more to it, but I think she was just selling her channel and fuck it. Like, oh God. Like, oh God. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, what the fuck is even wrong with the world anymore? Now people who aren't, you're basically attacking straight people. You're attacking people, trying to tell them that they're wrong for not being, you're wrong for not being attracted to someone because they have a penis. Fuck you. I'm gonna be attracted. Oh God. Is this the world we live in? I don't want to live on this planet anymore.